Good morning. Well, another CIA report, certifiably insane America. My background's kind of falling down here, so please excuse that. Well, and I kind of watched something today and looked at something in history that I think even Gleen Beck missed. So I'm going to kind of talk about something that's going to infuriate both sides of the fence, the right and the left. But I'm talking about the extreme right and the extreme left, those who are truly un-American, but believe they are American. Excuse me. You know, Gleen Beck talks about community organizing from the communist left and how they've embraced the black community, and the black community has community organized the takeover of cities and money and power. But I got to remind you, Glenn, where these are two ends of opposite poles. The Marxist theory, all right, and the Mein Kampf theory, all right. Back in the 50s and 60s, you know, there was something called the Ku Klux Klan, but before that, way before that, there was a guy by the name of Stevens who organized the Indiana Ku Klux Klan. He community organized it. He had all the politicians in his back pocket, and he ended up being brought down by murdering a young woman, sexually abusing her. She was a white woman too, I think. Anyhow, the idea of community organizing has two sides of the fence. You've got the way Hitler did it, and the way Karl Marx and Stalin did it. And in America, it's the way the communist labor unions are doing it. In opposition, this all started in the 60s, really, in opposition to that community organizing of the Ku Klux Klan. They kind of, you know, Saul Alinsky and all these community organizing freaks. For them, it's all about power. It's all about their ideological position. See, for me, I'd like to get rid of both ends of the deal. I don't like Stalinists, and and Marxists, and I do not like labor unions. I do not like the Ku Klux Klan. I do not like people that hate for no reason. Obviously, we've come to a time where these two sides have converged. These opposing sides have learned the same lesson. Only one side's going to exist. You know, like Obama went to a Sandinista church that basically preached hate America. I think it basically preached hate white America, just like the Christian churches of the Ku Klux Klan preached hate black America. They're the same people in different skin suits. They're the same evil, the same intrinsic evil, black and white. In black and white. Opposite ends of the pole doing the same thing for control and power. Well, that's what's going to bring down America, my friends. You see, there is no devil. The devil's in the human spirit. It's innocuous. It's an evil inclination. Hate. The 7 deadly sins. And there's nothing wrong with Christianity, but it can be used by both sides. By both sides. Like the devil would use it. Like the evil inclination within the human spirit would use it. They would community organize. One side would show their black babies, the other side would show their white babies and say, hey, like David Duke says, hey, I don't hate black people so much as I want to promote white people. That's exactly what Farrakhan and all these other leftists and right, it's gotten so confused at the polaric opposites that they're both the same. Now, how do we get both sides to recognize they're nuts? Certifiably insane Americans. Number one, we cannot pass this health bill. It's just too politically to the left. One way or the other, all you're going to do is incite civil war. You see, America is that which is in the middle of that pendulum swing. All right? It's like, you ever see that executive thing where the ball goes out and pops back? That's the kind of pendulum. Swinging in the middle and pushing out the excess. We don't need this pendulum that goes too far left or too far right. We need one that claps and pushes out the radical. See, the moderate center is America.